In my last 2-box penny hunt, we found one for the book, we got an upgrade, and we even found an Indian head cent. Let's see if these 2 boxes in front of me can do the same or at least give us a nice wheat cent harvest. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. We have a 2-box penny hunt today. It's going to be episode number 120 of the series, and we're already at boxes 222 and 223. Now, through the first 221 boxes, we've now slotted 206 of the 234 cents that this Dansco Lincoln Penny album contains, which means we only have 28 more spots, although most of them are tougher dates. Now, I'll give you a look at the book at the end when I compare the finds from the hunt to the book to see if we have upgrades or additions, but for now, we're going to slide it out of the way. Both of these boxes were picked up from 2 different banks in the same week, and both of them are circulated. I can tell from the holes in the bottom, but I'm going to kick it off with this box, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, but right there, we do have a wheat cent ender, and if my calculations are right, it's either roll 27 or 28 of the hunt. That being said, let's go ahead and kick it off. Hopefully I can open this box without too much problems, and we'll get right into the hunt. Let's see if I can do this one-handed while I film. All right, well, it looks like a pretty good box. I don't see any wheat cent enders on the top side. We know we have one on the bottom side. Decent amount of copper showing, but you never know what's in the box until you get into the rolls. Speaking of getting into the rolls, I'll be back when I have my first find of the first box of this hunt. We're already on roll number 14, and it took us a while to get started, but we finally have our first wheat cent, and it's one from the 30s. It's a 1937 Philadelphia with heavy wear. Definitely will take it. Nice seeing one in the 30s. 1937 wheat cent to get us started. And since I still have you here, I thought I saw a Canadian cent in here for the first one of the hunt. It is, and it's a 1986. Roll number 16. Wheat cent number 2. The second wheat cent is actually a 1947 San Francisco. We'll take it. Not really a better date, but I don't see a lot of estimated wheat cents in my hunts, especially from my local boxes. So that's a good find. We made it to roll number 28 of the slow box so far, just the 2 wheat cents, but this is the ender. So let's go ahead and crack into the roll and see what year it is. The wheat cent end coin for wheat cent number 3 of the hunt. A 1941 Denver. 3 wheat cents, 2 40s and a 30s. Slow box though. Hopefully there's more. Roll number 38. We've made it to 4 wheat cents. The 4th wheat cent. Pretty nice, 1946. A little bit of corrosion, but I do like the patina on it. Roll number 42. Wheat cent number 5. And that's a 44D. We'll check it for that D over S over mint mark. And it does have a little bit of oddities there, but I don't think that's a D over S. I'll wipe it away and confirm it. If it is, I'll bring it back. Otherwise, we'll get back to the hunt. And just so you know, no wheat cents in the 50s yet. Not a lot of finds, but at least they're earlier. Roll number 47 will give us our 6th wheat cent and our first from the 50s. 1951 Denver. Well, we finished that first box, and it was definitely a light box. Only 6 wheat cents. Luckily, 5 of the 6 were 1949 and earlier, including one from the 30s, so we'll take it. It also was light on copper, only 2 pounds, 1 ounce, and I've been averaging about 2.5 pounds per box, so definitely a light copper and wheat cent hunt for the first box. We did get 3 Canadian cents. We got one 1959 and one 69S, not the DDO. 1 box down, 1 box to go. Let's see if I can crack this open live without any problems. Yes, we can. No enders on the bottom side that I saw, and no enders on the top side that I can see. Let's continue with the hunt, see if we can get more wheat cents than 6, or at least some more oldies. The very first roll of box number 2 will give us our first wheat cent of the box, and the 7th for the hunt, a scraped up, damaged 1952 Denver. Roll 55 of the 100 roll hunt, and we have made it now to wheat cent number 8. The 8th wheat cent is the last year 1958 Denver. Roll number 60, wheat cent number 9. Number 9 is a 55 Denver. Roll number 62 will give us our 10th wheat cent, which makes double digits. And that's a common 1944 with some damage, I believe. And it is 1944 Philadelphia for the board. Roll 63, wheat cent 11. Another 1951, but this time San Francisco. Roll 64, starting to find some wheat cents. Unfortunately, the 12th one is another 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 70, we've made it to a baker's dozen. Wheat cent 13, a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll 72, our 14th wheat cent. A nice 1951, and I think we now have the 51 PD&S set. Roll number 77, wheat cent number 15. This one, a 1958 Denver again. Roll 78, wheat cent 16 is going to be a 1956 Philadelphia. We're on roll number 80, and this is going to be the 11th wheat cent of the second box through 30 rolls so far. So definitely a good box. Wheat cent 17 of the hunt is going to be, oh, it's a 1941, so we can check it for the 3 different doubled die obverses. It looks like there's a little bit of a Woody effect to this one too. I don't see any of the 3 different DDOs. Just a little machine doubling there. Either way, we'll take it. 1941, Philly for the board. Roll number 83 will give us wheat cent number 18. 18th wheat cent is a 1949 Philadelphia. Roll number 86 is going to give us another 1941 wheat cent for 19 for the hunt. And again, of course, we'll check it for any of the DDOs that might be on this coin. And it's not. 1941 Philadelphia. Well, we're on roll number 96 of the hunt, and I have a 1998 Philadelphia cent under the microscope. And if I flip it around, I've noticed that we've got another wide AM. The 1998 wide AM is the second most rare, although in this condition, it really doesn't have much value. I have found mostly 98 wide AMs and hardly any of the 2000s, and I've never found the 99 one, which is the most rare. Damaged or not, it's still a variety. We'll add it to the board. It's still a good find. 4 rolls plus this left. Roll number 97 of the hunt's going to get us to 20 wheat cents. So now we average 10 per box, although this box has 14 now. And that's a 1948 Denver, first from that year. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this 2-box penny hunt. And you know what? It was definitely a decent 2-box hunt. Yeah, the first box only had 6 wheat cents, but the second box had 14, and we got 20, which is 10 per box average, and it's better than what I've been getting. That being said, we started off with 1 in the 30s, and we didn't see any more pre-40 for the rest of the hunt. So that's pretty tough, and I don't think we're going to have anything for the books, but I'll have to compare them for sure. We did also get that 98 wide AM, although it's in rough shape. Copper was light, 4 pounds, 3 ounces, so a little bit more in the second box, but basically not even 4.5 pounds, and I've been averaging 5 lately, so that's kind of tough. We did get a total of 6 Canadian cents, including one that's a 1964 laureate portrait. I didn't show it when I found it, but just wanted to point that out. We got 459s, 269s, and no bright and shinies. So not a lot of side finds, not a lot of copper, decent amount of wheat cents, nothing really that old, and nothing for the books that I can see. That being said, I do need to do my due diligence to compare the finds to the books to see if we have any upgrades or additions. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with a final look at the books and some final thoughts on the hunt. Well, as expected, I compared all the finds to the book, and definitely no upgrades and no additions this time. But we did add 20 wheat cents to the collection and a 98 wide AM and a few more Canadians for when I do that Canadian hunt and fill. So now after 223 boxes hunted, we're stuck at 206 of the 234 cents for the book. Hopefully, despite the lack of additions and upgrades, you guys still had fun watching this hunt with me. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.